Hello, it's Mella, and today I'm back with another Roblox video. I don't really do videos like this anymore, I've mostly been doing Minecraft ones, but I really hope you enjoy. Today I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite games to play in Roblox, so I really hope you enjoy. So to start off with, we've got this game called Don't Press the Button 4. Which I think is a funny, name because the actual point of the game is to press the button. And, it does different things. Sometimes it gives you stuff and you can go around collecting coins and such. As you can see here, it spawned a giant volcano which shoots lava at you and you're trying, to avoid the lava. Once you get enough coins, you can buy things. As you can see, I've bought this magic carpet, which I'm not using very responsibly, kind of just flying around. But hey, that's the point of the game. And I also bought a watermelon, which I enjoyed eating as I watched the volcano just attack everyone. Then I immediately died as I landed, twice, which, I don't know. Then, obviously, you press the button, and something else happens, and if you are the first person to press the button, you get to have your statue. And I think that's very fun. It doesn't happen to me often. Usually there's one person just standing on top of the button thing, and it's kind of annoying. But as you can see here, the thing it spawned was this giant, stone thing, and you have to climb down it or else, you'll die. But as you can see here, I press the button, and there's a little statue of me. I think it looks very cool. And in this challenge sort of thing, you have to find the hole in the wall, or you can just fly around it and fly directly into it. So I think this game is really, really fun, and I totally recommend it if you're just bored. It is much more fun to play with friends, I'd have to say. I feel like most Roblox games are like that. It's not that fun to play by yourself, but it's still fun. Next up is Teefls Library. This is the most relaxing, and I wouldn't really say entertaining, but there's nothing really to get bored of, It's a very aesthetic, pleasing game, and basically it is what it says. It's a library. You can go around, there's so many books, and it's so cool because all the books are actual books and you can read them. And this game is so well made, and it's just so enjoyable to play, and there's literally games about everything. There's nice staff, there's this little book that answers all your questions, and there's a little button in the corner, and you can just search up any book or author so that, just in case you're curious about something, there's something there for you. The map is so beautiful in this game. It's really, really big, so even if you think you've read, a lot of the books in it, you probably haven't because it kind of just feels like it goes on forever. And then, you look up and the whole thing is just huge, I love how the entire library is kind of centered around this huge tree, right? It's very nice, very natural feeling. Although, it is a little dangerous when you're climbing around on a bridge and get stuck on. I don't even know what I was stuck on right there. Just flying. And, it's great to play this game if you're looking for help to do something, because there's a bunch of tutorial books as well. And then, maybe you want to read some poetry. They have poetry too. They have science fiction, historical fiction, non-fiction, biographies. I've read a ton of biographies in this game. It's very fun. I totally recommend it if you like reading. And, even if you don't, you can play chess, or you can just, run around looking at all the stuff there is to see. Also, the game is very, realistic. You can return the books, and you can sit down on one of the chairs, drink some tea. I haven't been able to find the tea. I know it's there because I've seen it on the map. I'm not actually sure where it is, though. So yeah, I do totally recommend this game. And even if, you get bored of it after a while, there are 3 teleports to a different game, or 3 different games that you can check out as well. And our third game is Bloxburg. Now, this game is very, very popular. And, I see why. It's very fun. It is a work in progress, as it always says. And, there's a lot of things you can't really do unless you have Robux, but, it is very fun. I really, really love this game and how you can design things. I've spent so much time building my own house. I planned to release my house tour video, like, months ago, but I'm still working on it because the game is still adding things, and there's still so much that I want to do. There are still a bunch of glitches. As you can see, my car did not go through my gate. I struggled with that for a few minutes, but this game is like pretty realistic. You can eat. There's lots of different things that you can do in this game, It's just very, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Entertaining. And you can drive around, and also I'm very sorry, but my Roblox was glitching so much when I recorded this. I have literally no idea why. So the grass does kind of look a bit insane, and you can go to the different places on the map. I think the map is pretty great in this game, and but I do really have to say the best part of it all is the house designing aspect of it, because you can completely build a house from scratch. They give you a plot, or you can start off with a starter house and just do anything with it. Anything as long as, you go to work for long enough and have enough money for it. Also, I'm sorry if the audio sounds a little weird. It's very cold in my room and I'm kind of shivering a little bit. Also, I really love the Ferris wheel in this game. Like, the coast, you can look over, there's, like, the water and stuff. I think that part of the map is, like, the coolest. And, if you're bored and, you have Robux, that's the only downside to it, I think. I do totally recommend this game. The updates are a little bit slow, but also it is only one person working on the game, so I understand that. Whereas other games, like Teefls Library, have, like, a whole group of people that work on it, so it's updated much faster. But, it's very interactive. There's lots of stuff you can do. It's a great roleplay game. I don't roleplay much, but I don't think you can join a Roblox server where there isn't at least one, hey, can you be my mom? Hey, can you be my kid? Person in the chat, it's part of it. And, you kind of have to live with it. I also love the game physics. Like, the car drives very smoothly, and, there's so much stuff that you can put in your house that, like, does stuff. Like, the TV, you can actually watch it. The computer, you can do so much. There's security cameras, there's a phone, you can call people on it, you can order pizza. I love that so much because you don't even have to actually get up and do anything in the game. You can just sit there, watch TV, and order pizza, and it'd be fine. Another downside to it, though, is that you do have to do your stats and stuff. So occasionally you have to eat. You can't just work your whole life, because eventually you'll end up smelling and going very slow. It's kind of annoying, but, I do really enjoy it. The final game that I'm going to show you is Plants Garden, and this one I totally recommend for anyone that just wants to kind of unwind. It's very aesthetic. It's such a pleasing game to look at. Like, just look at me eating this watermelon. It's just so, I don't know, it has great vibes. Like, this game, I really love how it's made. Like, all of the stuff in it is very pretty. Like, look at this little house. It's so pretty. I don't know how they did this, honestly. It's such a fun game, really. Like, there's this frog pond, and I'm going to show you in a sec. And I just love it, It's such a cottagecore, beautiful, naturey, fun game. And, there are the occasional interesting things that you stumble upon, such as this mushroom, which is very questionable. I do not want to know what would happen if you ate that. That would not go well. And then there's the little frogs, which are just adorable. Like, it's such a fun place, Like, I want to go somewhere that looks like this, because it's so pretty. The game is very obviously beautiful, as I've just said, but also it's, like, fun to play in, too. Like, just walking around, you stumble across so many things. Like, look at this little house. There are some things that have kind of glitched, but, there are some things that work very well, like this food. Like, look how cute. I'm eating a little, what am I even eating? Oh, yeah, a boba. And, it's a fun game. I do recommend it. but also it's not as popular as other games, so like there are some aspects of it that you can't really do unless there's other people in it, like asking a gardener for help with like flowers or something. Anyway, I totally do recommend this game because just of how it looks and also the functionality of it. Like, you know, you can go sit on a little rug and climb up this mountain. And, you know, I really hope that you check out some of these games. And even if you don't, I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you next week. So I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.